Hey guys, what the heck is going on? Sam and Cooper here with Team Brofire, and we're here at Start Gaming in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. And we had a few requests to profile this Relinquished deck here on the channel, so that's what we're doing today. So tell us about the deck, man.
Okay, so you start with 3 Relinquished because it's kind of like the heart and soul of the deck. It's really, it forces people to play bad.
Why's that?
Because people don't want to read its text.
They think it's just another Thousand Eyes.
They think it's Thousand Eyes Restrict, so like there's times where people just won't attack it because they think they can't. There's times where people will leave stuff face down because they don't think it'll flip face up, you know.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's a pretty good card, just in general. The worst part about this card is the ritual spell. You have to ritual summon it, so that's kind of why it's bad. I don't play this at 3 because I end up discarding one off some random effect somewhere along the way, and I can just get it back with Faith.
And because you play 3 of...
Oh, and I play 3... yeah, I play 3 Manjus, so it just searches the pieces to my hand, so I don't ever feel like I'm missing a piece.
Cool, makes sense. And you don't play like Senjus or...
No, I don't play Senju because it doesn't get its effect when it's flipped.
Okay.
And that becomes important because I play Book of Moon.
Okay.
And Book of Moon can flip Manju during the end phase and then flip it face back up,
right,
or during your main phase even.
Yeah.
So that you can search another piece, or it can flip your Relinquished or your Thousand Eyes Restrict.
Okay.
Because I do play the 3 Metamorphoses.
Cool.
So this allows me to go into Thousand Eyes Restrict, and then I do have a Thousand Eyes Restrict, which really restricts your opponent's play. Really, they have to just like draw something like a Tsukiomi or a Book of Moon themselves to out it.
Right.
So it's a pretty good card. I play these 2 guys. He's really good with the ritual engine, because if he's on the field, I can ritual summon him to search this. And then this guy, he's amazing with the ritual engine because I can just keep getting him back from the graveyard.
Yeah, he must be like ridiculous in this deck.
He's probably the MVP of this deck. If not him, it's probably something I'll get to a little later.
Right.
BLS, because it's BLS.
Right.
And Senju and Relinquished are both dark and light.
Yeah.
And then I play the flips to kind of go along with them. Magician of Faith, Dequechi, Spy, they're all just like great cards by themselves. And this guy's got a really big booty. He's hard for people to get over, so if I need to, he's a really good target for my fusion, my ritual spell.
Right.
Because he's always on the field.
So like the Spy can be more fuel.
Yeah.
Just to special summon it other copies, and then you can rich summon them with the...
Correct, because they always stay on the field.
Right, it's free cards.
And you always want your Faith to resolve, so sometimes you'll just hold this in your hand, and you'll set these way before. Like,
right,
you'll even set Sangan before you set Faith.
Right, yeah, we set Sangan because we gotta troll people.
That's true. Because even if they knock it, which is everyone's biggest fear, it just means my Faith is resolving later.
Right.
You play the 2 Tsukiomis to abuse
everything.
Everything. Literally everything in this deck. If you have this in your hand, you win.
All the flip effects, the Manjus,
yep.
Relinquished.
Yeah, especially Relinquished.
Thousand
it makes Relinquished and Thousand Eyes really, really good.
Yeah, I can see how Tsukiomi is probably the MVP of the deck.
Yeah. I played 2 of these because, again, same thing with the ritual spell. They get kind of bricky at 3. I do side the 3rd one for playing Chaos against Chaos because it's more chump blockers, and sometimes they deck out because I have scapegoats on the field.
Right.
And then you've got the power spells. Honestly, these are the best cards. Yep. Followed by this because it's an extra copy of Relinquished.
Yep.
Yeah, so if you ritual summon Relinquished, you can just get it back with that.
Yeah, because it was properly...
Because if it was properly summoned.
And so you don't play heavy?
I don't play heavy. Honestly, I feel like it's just not as good against better players, unless people are conditioned to not playing against it. But
you side it?
I do side it.
Okay.
But I don't mean it.
Right on.
Honestly, sometimes I'll side this out against Chaos because they just want to get lights and darks in the grave anyway, and it becomes not as good against Chaos.
Right. Okay. Makes sense.
Then I have some more draw power. Staple spells. Amazing. I love this card, especially with Tsuk. Just more combos with Tsuk.
Oh yeah, dude, Tsukiomi is just freaking MVP in this deck.
Ring, Call the Haunted, Mirror Force. This card's great. They summon a Chaos monster while they have less than so many life points. You can save your 1,000 eyes and your Relinquished when they try to swing into it with Tsukiomi. It's got a lot of play.
Yeah.
This becomes another copy of Relinquished, so it's kind of like you're playing 5 Relinquished. And if you only actually ritual summon one, you get two free ones off of these.
Cool.
And then Mirror Force, again, it's really good against bad players.
Alright, see what's getting inside.
I'd side trap Dust Shoot for just to put stuff back in the hand. A lot of times I'll put Tsukiomi back in hand or back in deck.
Yeah. Tsukiomi could probably also kill your deck.
Yeah. It's a double-edged sword,
Right.
you know. Tsukiomi's amazing.
Yeah.
So this is what I play to counter Tsukiomi.
Cool. Makes sense.
I know people that play Burn. I don't want to deal with it, so
Right.
World Decree. 2 Dust Tornado for control mostly, or Burn. I like to hit Scapegoats during the end phase.
I feel you. Yep.
I play the 3rd Scapegoat for Chaos. Mind Control for Chaos and Flip Control. And then the Heavy Storm.
Cool, man.
Again, really good against bad players.
Right. Is there anything else you want to say about this whole deck?
I might make some changes in the future, but right now it's pretty solid. It's really consistent, and
Because we had some other builds with this. Like we had a build where we played like Thunder Dragons and Mimics and stuff. And why'd you switch from that?
I switched to that because at the end of the day, it just didn't seem like it was like I had cards in hand, but they weren't playable cards. Like
Right.
they didn't have any sort of value.
Okay.
In this, I feel like there's more cards that are valuable at any point in the game than the builds I was playing in the past.
Cool.
So.
All right, man. Well, heck yeah. Well, I appreciate it, dude.